Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to review 26 shortcuts to help you get moving faster and more efficiently in Photoshop. The first set of tools are the Move tools. Z on your keyboard will give you the zoom icon. I'm clicking and holding, and if you drag left, you will zoom out. If you move your mouse right, you're going to zoom in. Next, fit to screen is Command 0 on a Mac. This places your artboard to fill the screen. So if your window is smaller, you hit Command 0 again, it's going to resize to your frame. Number 3 is the Hand or Move tool. By holding down your spacebar, it will get the hand icon, which will allow you to click and move around if you're already zoomed in. So as long as you're zoomed in and not fit to screen, you'll have the option to move around the screen. Number 4 is Rotate. If you tap R on the keyboard, click and drag, you can freely move. If you look at the top left corner, you'll see the angle of rotation. You can manually click that or reset view. If you want to move in 15-degree increments, you can hold down Shift, click, and hold. You'll see in the top left, it's moving by 15 degrees. The next set of tools are brush tools. Number 6, B is for brush. That should be pretty easy to remember. Next, if you'd like to increase the size of your brush, your bracket key, specifically the right bracket key, you have to make sure you're on an active layer background. So here's my brush. My right bracket is going to increase the size of the brush. And the left bracket is going to make my brush smaller. Number 9, if you're working in the brush, as you're working on a layer that can be painted on, you can hold down the Alt key to select one of the colors on that layer. You'll see here in the bottom left how the swatch color changes. Next set of tools are colors. Number 10, the Eyedropper tool. If you're working on a layer that has an image or a color, you can select the eyedropper with I and select anywhere on that layer to choose that color. Number 11, to toggle your swatches. Here in the left-hand corner, foreground, background, if you tap X on the keyboard, you can switch whichever of those is in the front. So this dark brown would be my painting color, and the background color, if I hit Command Backspace, will be the background color. If you need to get back to your default colors and swatches, just hit D on the keyboard. Now for retouch tools. Number 13 is the healing brush. With your layer selected, tap J on the keyboard to select your healing brush. Now you can start painting the areas that you need blended in. Number 14 is the clone stamp. If you select your image layer that you're ready to clone, you can either make a new layer above it if you'd like to keep the original. Here's a new layer, and with the stamp tool selected, S on the keyboard, you can option click to sample that area and you can begin painting elsewhere. Now, if we turn off that layer, we've still got the original to work with. Number 15, which I just mentioned, to sample the area, you will hold down Option or Alt to select your area that you want to clone. Some of the general tools in Photoshop, if you're on any other tool, you need to get back to your basic move tool. V on the keyboard will give you your move arrows. Number 17, if you need to unlock the background, which you'll see is my very last layer, you can double click on the layer to unlock it. Number 18, if you need rulers, you can hit Command R to show or hide your rulers. That's Command R. From here, you can click and drag from either your vertical or horizontal axes to drag a ruler. Number 19, your text or type tool is T on the keyboard. Number 20, if you need your gradient tool, just hit G on the keyboard. In the top left, you can select your gradient color. Number 21 is the wand tool, W on the keyboard. This will allow you to make a selection within the layer. You can also change the type of selection. If there's a little arrow on that tool, that means there's multiple tools. So to get to the other selection type, you can hold down Shift W to change to a brush shape. Shift W again will get us back because there's only two options for your wand and selection tool. C will crop your image, give you some crop handles. So from any side, if you hold down Option, you can scale the entire ratio. If you want to cancel, here at the top is the cancel. And you can go back to V. (23) are shapes. If you tap U on the keyboard, such as I mentioned with the wand tool, there are multiple shapes you can choose. So by holding down Shift U, we can toggle through the various shapes. Number 24 is the selection or Marquee tool. You can use the rectangle, elliptical, or work with rows or columns for selections. If I hold down Shift M, I can do an ellipse. While holding down the Shift key, you can keep it a perfect circle. Number 25, use this one a lot, is the Transform tool. Command T on a Mac or Control T on a PC will allow you to move, transform those objects. You can also scale the objects while you're transforming. Number 26 is Undo. You're going to use this one a whole lot throughout your life. Command Z is your Undo tool, or Control Z on a PC. If this video helped you out, please like it and subscribe. Thanks for watching.